Hello guys, in the previous video, we successfully installed Rust into our systems and wrote our first Rust program. In this video, we will discuss about cargo. So in this video, we will first discuss about what is cargo and then we will create a project using cargo. So let's get started. Cargo is a Rust build system and package manager. Most Rust programmers use this tool to manage their Rust projects because Cargo handles a lot of tasks for us, such as building our code, downloading the libraries that our code depends on, and building those libraries. We generally call the libraries that our code needs dependencies. The simplest Rust programs, like the one that we have written in the previous video, don't have any dependencies. If we had built the Hello World program using Cargo, it would only use the part of Cargo that handles building our code. As we write more complex Rust programs, we will add more dependencies to it, and if we start a project using Cargo, adding dependencies will be much easier. Now, let's create a project with Cargo. So, Cargo comes installed with Rust, and we have already installed Rust in our previous video. Now, let's check whether Cargo is installed by entering a command in the terminal. So please open your VS Code and go to your terminal and type cargo version and press enter. So as you can see, the version number is displayed, which means that we have Cargo installed in our system. Now let's create a new project using Cargo and look how it differs from the program that we wrote in the previous video. In your terminal, type cargo new hello_cargo and then press enter. This command creates a new directory and project called hello_cargo. We have named our project hello_cargo and Cargo creates its files in a directory of the same name. Now let's move into hello_cargo directory and list out the files. So now we are inside hello_cargo directory. Now let's list out the files. As you can see, Cargo has generated two files and one directory for us. A cargo.toml file and a src directory with a main.rs file inside it. It has also initialized a new Git repository along with a .gitignore file. Now let's open the cargo.toml file. So this file is in TOML format, which stands for Tom's Obvious Minimal Language, and it is the Cargo's configuration format. The first line package is a section heading that indicates that the following statements are configuring a package. The next three lines set the configuration information that Cargo needs to compile the program: the name, the version, and the addition of the Rust to use. And the last line, dependencies, is the start of the section for us to list out any of the dependencies that our project might require. Now let's have a look at the main.rs file inside src directory. As you can see, Cargo has generated a hello world program for us, just like the one that we wrote in the previous video. So far, the differences between the code that we wrote in the previous video and the project that Cargo has generated is that Cargo has placed the code in the src directory, and we have a cargo.toml configuration file in the top directory. Cargo expects that all the source files should live inside the src directory. The top level project directory is just for the readme files, license information files, configuration files, and anything else that is not related to our code. By using Cargo, we can organize our projects in more efficient way. Now, let's see what's different when we build and run the Hello World program with Cargo. So let's move to the Hello Cargo directory. So please open your terminal. So we are already inside the Hello Cargo directory. Now let's build our project. In your terminal, type cargo build and press enter. This command creates an executable file named hello_cargo.exe inside the debug directory, which is inside the target directory rather than the current working directory. So you can see it here that we have moved into the target directory, then debug directory, and inside it we have hello_cargo.exe file. Cargo puts the binary in debug directory because the default build is debug build. Now let's try to run the executable file. In your terminal, type ./target/debug/hello_cargo.exe and press enter. If everything goes well, we should see hello world printed on the command prompt. So as you can see, hello world has been printed on the command on the terminal. Running cargo build for the first time also causes Cargo to create a new file at the top level named cargo.log file. As you can see it here. This file keeps track of exact versions of the dependencies in our project. So we just built a project with cargo build and ran it. But we can also use cargo run command to compile the code and then run the resultant executable file all in one command. So go to your terminal and type cargo run and press enter. So as you can see, hello world is getting printed. Also notice that this time we did not see the output indicating that cargo was compiling hello_cargo. In this case, cargo figured out that the files had not changed, so it did not rebuild, but just ran the binary file. If we had modified our source code, cargo would have rebuilt the project before running it. So let's try it. Change the hello world statement to hello cargo and then run the project using cargo run. So as you can see, cargo has rebuilt the project and then run it. Cargo also provides a command called cargo check. Cargo check is used to quickly check our code and cargo check is basically used to quickly check our code to make sure it compiles but does not produce an executable. So now you might be wondering that why would we not want an executable? The reason is that cargo check is much faster than cargo build, as it skips the step of producing an executable. If we have to continuously check our work while writing the code, then using cargo check will speed up the process of letting us know that our project is still compiling. So many Rust programmers run cargo check periodically as they write their program to make sure that it compiles and then run the cargo build whether they are ready to use and then run the cargo build when they are ready to use the executable file. So let's quickly type cargo check and press enter. So as you can see, our program has been successfully compiled and it is not It is not generating the executable file. One another advantage of using Cargo is that commands are the same, no matter which operating system we are working on. So let's quickly recap the things that we learned in this video. We saw how to create a project using Cargo new. Then we saw how to build a project using Cargo build. Then we saw how to run a project in one step using Cargo run. And at last, we saw how to build a project without producing a binary executable to check for the errors using Cargo check. So that was all for this video. I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe the channel for more such videos. Thank you.